right, Rev Pack. So we are going to open up all these boxes. As the title says, I ordered all of the Fairly OddParents items I could find on Amazon. And Amazon used to never, ever be the place to buy Fairly OddParents stuff. You pretty much could only go on like eBay, Mercari, some of the other selling platforms because you had to buy the vintage stuff. But something I've been begging for since the beginning of this channel is for newer Nickelodeon merch from all of our favorite properties outside of Spongebob, and also Garfield and TMNT, which are also huge juggernauts when it comes to merch. I mean, I get it, Nickelodeon, making bread, but at the same time, us eating the bread would like some variety, okay? So I've been waiting for them to start dropping some stuff for Fairly OddParents, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, some of the stuff that I love the most. And we've recently been getting that, and I want to celebrate that and support that by showing you guys all the new stuff they're dropping. So all of these items are recent releases of Fairly OddParents stuff. Without any further ado, let's get into it. So the first items here, these come from the brand T-Turtle or T-Turtle, one of the two, and they did brand new Cosmo and Wanda plushes. They're so freaking cute. I love just great color combinations that you just don't usually, you know, suspect. When it comes to like red and black, everybody knows that looks good. Purple and yellow, the Lakers. But green and pink, you wouldn't think would look so great together, but yet they do. So I love getting these items to add to the collection because they just aesthetically are so beautiful. We got Cosmo there with this little freaking Burger King chicken nugget crown. Yeah, remember when they used to have the crowns? Good times, just like make out reef. You can see that it also says reversible. So this is a little tiny, little squishy, ridiculously soft Cosmo, and then you can push him out and boom, even better, I think. You've got the goldfish Cosmo. So absolutely precious. I think I'm gonna keep them in goldfish form, to be honest. And we also have the Wanda one, and the Wanda one is also very, very cute, you know, but I think the goldfish form looks so much better because they kind of are in that little tiny circle shape. We're actually really fortunate that we have the actual Fairly OddParents goldfish tank in the collection right now. A physical freaking goldfish tank made by, I think, the Terra Tanks, something like that. Terra Strong, yeah, Terra Tanks. But there they are. Oh my gosh. I love them so much. You know, you can put them in your collection. You can put them on both sides of your TV, whatever TV you like to watch your tunes on, both sides of your computer. You know, if you're a husband and wife, you can put one on one side, one on the other side. But I call the Wanda. That is fantastic. It also reminds me of my favorite hit TV show. I love Wanda. So that's our first box there, and it's also a callback to some of the first Fairly OddParents merch where they had reversible plushies as a part of their main merch line. I did a short on one that you guys can see on screen here. I know that's what the brand T-Turtle kind of does, but that's coincidentally is what Fairly OddParents used to do too. I was like part of the whole magic motif their products had. All right, next up here, oh my goodness, yes. We have the complete series. Yes, I have waited for this for way too long. The complete series, 172 episodes of magical goodness, all in one box set. This has got to be one of the biggest box sets of any other show. I mean, technically Spongebob, if you get all 3 of the 300 episodes into like one set, yes. I think the only one that might come close is the Rugrats one. Yes, the Rugrats one is about the exact same size. So these are now the 2 biggest ever. So this one has 9 seasons and Fairly OddParents has 10 seasons in the box. And you can actually feel the weight. Like this one feels a little heavier than the Rugrats one does. Let's open this up because I am going to be watching this all the time. That is going to be one of my new go-tos for our TV in here. There was an old, oh, and the discs are fantastic. Okay, so they used the disc on the older release they did of the complete series. So originally you could pick them up in these like season 1, season 2, season 3 discs, but they became really expensive expensive because there was the only way to watch Fairly OddParents unless you had Paramount Plus. And for physical media people like me, we like having them in our collection. So a lot of people paid up for them, and I have a couple of those, but it was nice that they actually re-released it as one complete box set, so you don't have to like have all these boxes and discs to look for. It's all contained in one beautiful package, and it kept all the disc art from the originals too, so you have all the colored disc on there, which is something I appreciate. Like, look at that, just freaking beautiful. You guys will see a shot of it up close. But you have season 9, season 7, all of the discs look gorgeous. Did they even do that for the Rugrats ones? No, you see, for the Rugrats ones, it's all just these gray, sad looking, flabby patty freaking disc.
Ugh, that casserole's great.
So we'll have to throw it on the TV here so we can see the footage of what it looks like all together, like the opening sequence. We'll put in the disc 1. I didn't look at there's a special feature like bonus disc in there. So when you did get the original disc, each season, a lot of them did have special features on those discs. So you do miss out on that with getting the complete series, but you're also, there's no way you can find all of them for $40 like this is. And on top of that, majority of people are just looking for the complete series, so I still say for the majority of people this is the best option. I'll still look out for those ones if I find them along the way, and I also think it's missing a few of the movies. It does come with Wishology, but I don't know if it comes with every other like Fairly OddParents movie, because it does have quite a few. Thankfully for us, we do have all of those movies individually in their special release boxes, and you can collect them that way, and it would still be cheaper than getting all these season boxes and still having to get those. So fantastic box set there, 10 out of 10. I forgot to rank the fish here, but obviously a 10 out of 10. The only thing I would say is they were a little pricey. I think they were $18 each, but I got them on Amazon. So if you find them in store or if you get them somewhere else, they're probably run for about $12. I would see this being at Hot Topic or something like that. But I also imagine they'd sell out really fast. And that's why it's so weird to me that it takes them so long to make more Fairly OddParents emerge, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, because that stuff flies off the shelves when they do it. I know what it is though. They got all that sweet, succulent Paw Patrol money coming in. They're like, we're okay. But you know, if you don't like money, freaking Nickelodeon, what are you doing? Make more stuff. All right, next up here, this is actually some vintage stuff, but the thing is you can still get it right now on Amazon, which I just thought was wild in its own right. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got here. So they sell these Fairly OddParents like party supplies here. So it comes with this sheet of like Nickelodeon stickers here. Very, very cool. All the different Nickelodeon series on there. Well, really it's like 3 of them, but 4 actually. But you know, still very, actually 5. Maybe I should look before I start making statements. But I really like that Nickelodeon sticker especially. And then you got these. So it comes with, oh man, is there 4 boxes of these? 4 boxes of these mini The Rules books. And it also has a Nick Knowledge on the back. Did you know the placemat outside SpongeBob's house says ahoy? No, it doesn't say that. It talks about how long Cosmo and Wanda have been married, which is one we've read before, but it's okay. There's about like 3 Nick Knowledges for like every series. But yeah, it came with 3 boxes of these mini ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep one of these sealed, and I'm gonna go ahead and open one up just for the review because we don't usually get to do this. And I'll be giving these away for absolutely free to people on our Whatnot stream. So if you guys aren't on our Whatnot streams, I highly recommend it. We always bring awesome Nickelodeon stuff over there, a bunch of nostalgic goods, and when you use the link in the description, $15 for free. That's so precious. It's like a little, literally a little tiny miniature The Rules book, and you open it up and it's got little paper in there for you to make notes, little The Rule notes. Like, that's so good for just a little small collection piece, or for you to actually use like a notebook at work or at school, and you would be the only one with that cute of a notebook. Like, you can't find this on like at Hot Topic or really anywhere. There's only a couple official The Rule books that have ever released, and because they're so miniature and there's so many of them, you get like, I'd have 12 here. I mean, I'll probably be able to use these The Rule books for like a couple years and never run out of note paper on those. And that's not it. I got all 12 of those, but it also came with all of these die cut magnets. So it came with 4 bags, 4 containers of these die cut magnets. So here's, I'm gonna try to keep the most minty one for the archive here and for the collection. So that's the packaging looks like. It has another Nick Knowledge in the back, and it's the same one. It's the same Nick Knowledge. But But we're always looking for new magnets for our filing cabinet in the back of the room, especially ones that are non-Spongebob. We'll open up this one because it's the most damage, and you get 3 magnets of Cosmo, Wanda, and Timmy. All those little magnets that you could put on your refrigerator. I love it. Or anything else. I put them on my washer. I put them on my safe. I put them on my filing cabinet. I put them on every dang thing. It's better than stickers because you can take them off whenever you want. So these will all be going on our filing cabinet in the back of the room. And they're also vintage with 2004 trademarking. So although these are vintage, I'm going to count them as like still semi-modern because you can, you know, semi-modern in the sense that you can literally go buy them right now on Amazon. So fantastic. I love it. Okay, so these are going to blow your freaking socks off. Unless you're already not wearing socks. They're going to blow them on. So these are fanny packs. You guys remember the good old times with a fanny pack? If you were a 90s or 2000s kid, there's a good chance that your mom had one of these fanny packs. Even if she didn't wear it every day when you guys went on vacation or went like hiking or like on a scenic location. For some reason in those distant memories, you might remember a fanny pack or like sunglasses just rested upon their head. Not on their eyes, just rested upon their head. So fanny packs, I am gonna use this. I already know I'm going to use this one because it is just so adorable and cool. So this is a Cosmo fanny pack. You got Cosmo down there, and it's so perfect because you guys know how the show, how Cosmo and Wanda, they transform into all types of different items for Timmy, and that's what they need to do. That's what you need to do, Nickelodeon. You understand me? We need like just items that are just Cosmo and Wanda to where somebody could design like, you know, their like house with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like give us a Wanda eraser with a Cosmo pencil. Put it in a freaking blister. Sell it to me for $10. I'll pick up 10. Maybe 5. But I'll pick up a few. Alright, so I'm gonna open this up. I know that I usually like to keep this stuff sealed, but I want to use these. So I love that Cosmo's there, and then on the inside the design is so adorable too. You've got Cosmo and Wanda as their fish forms on the inside here. So just a really cute piece here. And there's a Wanda one to go with it. So you can have 2 people wearing them, your best friend and you, your kid and you, whoever you want to do it with, you can have 2 of them. And you guys are matching and will be like, if I saw a mom and a son with like this, or like a husband, wife, a friend, a best friend, I don't know what you've done, I don't know where you've been, but you're one of my favorite people now. Because you had like the flex, the awesomeness of a Fairly OddParents theme combo setup. But there it is, the Wanda one here. So now you have both of them that go together, and this is by the brand T-Turtle as well. So T-Turtle, big shout out to them. You know, they did both of these. I did some Invader Zim stuff. They're really bringing out some Nickelodeon stuff that you wouldn't believe. But I also have seen Culture Fly killing it recently. I've seen Funko releasing a lot of those minifigures. In fact, we got a whole new Funko line of Fairly OddParents pops coming out. And I know I said I was done with Funkos. I'm not picking up no more Funkos. This is me in the past. Oh no, I've got too many of them. I'm not picking up any more Funkos. I'm just gonna get the Spongebob. Well, he didn't know what he was talking about, okay? Because he didn't know they were gonna release freaking anti-Cosmo and Wanda. Like, come on. Of course I have to get all of those. I have no self-control, and I will accept that. I need them all because we've never gotten Tootie. Tootie's never had anything, and now we have a freaking pop. But Cosmo and Wanda fanny packs. There we go. Next up, another product that you can pick up right now on Amazon. It's not the most like, you know, rare item or anything like that, but I think it's kind of cute, you know, and just a little fun thing to have around the house. And I think I paid $10 for these. So for how affordable they are, just for little like, you know, knapsacks, little things to organize in your house. These are Cosmo and Wanda goldfish party favor bags. So this is like, you know, back in the day, if you like had a birthday, I mean, I'm sure you had a birthday, but if you celebrated it and you had a party, then you would get these little bags, you give them out to all your friends, and then, sorry, I just had like a random traumatic flashback of that birthday that I had one year where like nobody showed up but 2 people. But anyway, you have a party, and then you get these little party favor bags, and you put a bunch of little trinkets, candies, fun stuff like that, and you hand them out to all your friends and everybody else there because they're not having a birthday. You get presents, and they get nothing besides these little bags. So that's something. All right, that way they have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of encouragement to come on over. It comes with 8 bags, and I got 3 of them here. So of course, one of them I'm going to keep sealed in my collection. One I'll probably bring over to the streams. And then this one right here, I'm probably going to pop it open and give them out to people on our Whatnot streams. Again, I love doing the Whatnot because every time we have extras, we have bonuses, duplicates, we're always able to bring them over there or just give them away to people and hopefully put a little smile on their face. Knapsacks, party baglets. Is baglets a word? That sounds like a bad word. I don't know. Baglets. 10 out of 10. And next up here we have these. Oh yes, yes. We have the Cosmo and Wanda 2-pack bag clip. So these are perfect because you can just hang them on. Yeah, they have a hook. You can hang them on your backpack. You can hang them in your car, on your freaking mirror. Again, just the fact that you can be a pair. You know, you can put them if you're just a fan of the show like me. You can put them on display in your collection. You can put both of them together in your setup. But if you want to break them down, you can give one to somebody else you care about and then you can keep one. However you want to do them. I just want more and more of these pairs because Cosmo and Wanda make the cutest couple ever. Like, so good. Love them together. I love them so much. So there we go. We have the Cosmo and Wanda. These are by T-Turtle as well. So T-Turtle, thank you for releasing all these. If you want me to do some free promotion in the future, reach out, just send me the merch. I'll talk about it for free. So a freaking fantastic set here, just brilliant. So there we go. That is currently everything you could go pick up on Amazon right now. Well, actually not now. Wait, you have to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. And also, you know the drill. You have to wait a second. Let me set it up a little bit here. So this is every item you can currently pick up right now on Amazon.com in regards to Fairly OddParents. The fact is you could not have done even this close to this just last year. So I hope that this is just a sign of what's to come. And if you guys want to see more stuff like this, as I say, always support the things you love because if you don't, they go away. So I had to pick up everything just to show Nickelodeon, hey, make it. I'm gonna pick it up, okay? So fantastic. Stay tuned here. We're gonna add a couple items here to the collection here in our display room. Of course, whatever we don't add here in our display room, the cavern, will be added to our vault to archive and preserve in the fantastic shape that we keep it in. But to be honest, I'll probably be adding both of these guys and I'll be putting both of these fanny packs in my closet to use. I'm just in love with this whole setup. But on that note, you know the drill. Scan it! All right, so the Fairly OddParents got added here in our complete series section. Absolutely gorgeous. And believe it or not, I wanted to kind of have them over my shoulder when I'm filming. So I have Cosmo over here and Wanda over here. They are in the gold section and they are not gold, but they are goldfish. So I think that works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Hopefully I can do more of these episodes like this in the future if we get more new merch for some other characters that we'd love to see. Hit the like button, subscribe, whatnot, Patreon, all that information is down below. I'll see you guys in this video over here that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop.